Hello and welcome everyone to class 8th computer class. Today we are studying chapter 3rd, that is Windows 10, and we are going to start from page number 25 of this chapter, as the previous section of this chapter we have covered in the previous video. So now on this page 25 we will start Windows 10 desktops and feature, that what does other features this Windows 10 contains about. Okay, so let's get started. We are going to start about the desktop features, that what the desktop feature contains. So in the desktop, firstly we start with the start screen. So in the previous version of Windows there was a typical old kind of desktop which is used to be displayed on the screen, but in Windows 10 a new start screen appears, and the start button in this new screen is at the bottom on the left hand side of the screen. And when you will click the start button, the various applications will be shown to you in a tiles form. A small squares of different applications will be shown to you, and whatever the application you want to select or you want to open, you can open that particular application by clicking on it. So this is the new way of appearing a start screen in Windows 10, as in the previous versions of Windows there was a strip based application that used to come when you select the start button, but in this Windows 10 when you will click on the start button, various tiled formed application will be shown to you, and you can select the appropriate application that you want to. Okay, now moving ahead, we will next our point is Cortana. What is Cortana? It's a visual assistance, means it is a helper, it is a visual helper. This feature is provided in Windows 10, that if you want to take help of your Windows 10, then with this Cortana feature you can take the assistant or help of the Windows 10. As this Cortana, it activates, or it you can say opens the microphone of your computer, and if you want to give order to your computer, like it's written over there that if you want to say your computer to open a Chrome application, then you will have to give order, like you have to tell load Chrome, and when you will give this order load Chrome, your computer will automatically open the Chrome web browser for you with this Cortana feature. Nextly, we have this Microsoft Edge. In previous Windows versions you find Internet Explorer as a default web browser in Windows, but in this Windows 10 Microsoft had replaced that Internet Explorer with a new browser called Microsoft Edge, and it is much more faster, secure, and has a lot of new feature included in it. Now nextly we will learn that how we can launch an application in Windows 10. So as you know that when you will open the Windows 10, there are various shortcuts on the desktop, there are various styles of applications that are present, so you can directly access those applications by double clicking on those applications, as well as if that a particular application is not present in your shortcut, then you can click the applications on the taskbar that is shown in your book, that in the taskbar there is Internet Explorer, File Manager, and Excel, HP. You are seeing that there is a Google Chrome also, Mozilla Firefox also, and a Paint icon also. So from the available desktop icon you can also click them, and that icons will be open to you. Along with that, if you here also seen that your application not present, then you can simply type the application name in your search bar, that search bar is present in the taskbar, and in the search bar you type the application name, and when you will type the application name, that application name will arrive, and over there you can click on that application and your application will be open. Okay, so there are the three methods of opening application in Windows 10. Now pinned applications. What are the pinned applications? Look, if you pin an application, means that application will be present in your taskbar, and whenever you want that application to open, you simply go in the your taskbar section and click on that application and your application will open. So if you are using frequent 2 or 3 applications side by side and you don't want that every time I have to search that application and then open it, so you can simply pin that application and that application will be present in your text bar after you pin that application, and from that text bar you can open your application as many times as you want to. So how you can pin an application? So firstly, the application which you want to pin, firstly you search for that application in your search box. After that, when you find your application in your search bar, then on that application you have to right click, and when you will right click, then you will get an option of pin to start / pin to taskbar. So you have to simply select this option, and when you will select this option, that you will find that your application will be present in the taskbar, and you can always open from that taskbar. You can open your application. Likewise, if you don't want to now pin that particular application and you want to unpin that application, means you want to remove that application from your taskbar, then what you have to do? You have to simply select that application from the taskbar. You have to right click on that app, and when you will right click, an option of unpin this program from taskbar, this you will see, and on this you have to click on, and then that application will be unpinned. Now volume icon. Volume icon, it's used for increasing or decreasing the sounds that is coming from your system. So this icon looks like a speaker, and this icon is present in the taskbar. When you will click, you can see there is a line, and on clicking on that line you will slide the mouse right side or left side. If you slide the mouse to the right side, the volume will increase, and you will slide the mouse left side, then it will decrease your speaker volume. Nextly, we have system clock and calendar, that is also present in the taskbar. When you will click this icon, you will see that there is a window that will display your date, time, as well as the calendar, and in this you can also change your date, time if it is incorrect in your setting. Nextly, we have recycle bin, that you all know that these are the folders that consist of the files that are being deleted and are stored, so that if you want those files back, you can restore those files from this recycle bin. Along with all these applications, there is also a feature of sticky note. The sticky note, as you see that the sticky note is a feature in which many often you type something in an emergency or urgency, and suppose that you by any means, if you minimize or if you close that icon, all your notes that you have written on it disappears. But with this sticky note, whenever you will type anything, unless and until you click on that cross button, your items will not be lost. So by any other means, your matter will not be lost until and unless you will click on the cross button. Okay, so to start a sticky note, what you have to do, you have to type in your search bar sticky, and when the application comes, you have to just press the enter button, and the sticky note will appear on your desktop, and you can write whatever note you want to write, and that will not be lost until and unless you click on the cross button. Nextly, Windows 10 have a feature called cloud storage. Means with Windows 10 you have an access to Microsoft Cloud Storage, that is also known by another name, that is now called as SkyDrive. Means you can save your documents, photos, videos or anything in that SkyDrive, and this SkyDrive will not consume your hard drive memory. Means the hard disk space will be free and your documents will also be stored. By this cloud storage you can store number of things without consuming your hard drive memory. Nextly, we have Hyper-V. Hyper-V is a technology with which we can use various other operating systems within this Windows 10 operating environment. Means with this Hyper-V technology, you are having Windows 10, but you can also use another, like you want to use Windows 7, you can use that Windows 7 with this Hyper-V technology on the same computer that has having Windows 10 as a Windows operating system in it. Nextly, we have Ribbon for File Explorer. So the File Explorer has a ribbon similar to Office component. Means the Office components, just they have a ribbon. Likewise, the File Explorer has also a ribbon. Nextly, there is a Windows Defender. Look, this Windows 10 comes with already antivirus software that is called as Windows Defender. So it fights for the unwanted or harmful antiviruses that can harm your computer. So this feature is already inbuilt in your Windows 10. However, Windows Essential, it's a name of a antivirus software, it also has limited functions. Means this Windows Defender is a software that is inbuilt in your Windows 10 operating system, but this Defender doesn't have all the functions that are required to remove the virus. It has a limited functions, and a limited virus can be removed with this Windows Defender. Now there is a option for Windows Store, like you have Google Play Store in Android. Likewise, in Microsoft there is their own store that is known as Windows Store, from where you can download the various apps as well as you can purchase the various apps that you want to use. And lastly, it has Xbox. Windows 10 comes with a combination of Xbox, and this with the help of this Xbox and with the help of Microsoft account, you can play Xbox games as well as you can access Xbox music with this Xbox feature of Windows 10. So this is all for today, and with this we got to end of our this chapter. So I will provide you the question answer of this chapter very soon. Okay, thank you.